Hey, what's up? Thanks for stopping by my channel. I want to talk to you today about nutrition. This is something I get asked often, either through private messaging, email, or just one-on-one with my coaches. I'm not here to be an expert. I'm not here to be pro anything. I'm really just here to share my journey and my experiences and my struggles and stuff. Hopefully to be able to help you and connect with more of you. And if you stumbled across this video, hello. My name is Keely, and yeah, I just want to share with you kind of where I'm at and what's helped me and just kind of where I stand with nutrition right now. And I'm going to try not to make this super long. So the first thing I want to talk about mainly is just how I switched my mindset. And, it's something that you've probably heard before, that it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And that's really hard to realize until you're living it and practicing it, and really making it come true and making it a reality, because it's true. Me switching my mindset and not thinking it was a diet anymore is what helped me, and it started with Beachbody, because that's what we stand behind, is a healthy lifestyle, and instead of finding a supplement that made me feel like I was on a diet, I joined a community that made me realize that this is a lifelong commitment, so that was like my first switch for sure. Was I didn't go into my weeks feeling like I was deprived of certain things, or I was on a certain schedule and feeling like I was gonna have to keep starting over and kind of stuff like that. I kind of went into it more knowing there's no ending point. There's no sure, I'm gonna fuck up along the way, but I'm just gonna keep going. Like, my life is going forward. We don't have to we don't have to go backwards. And that was just, that really helped me to realize that it's okay if I mess up. I don't have to start over on Monday and stuff like that. I know that so many times when I was young, it's sad that I probably started when I was 13 or something. There was certain weeks where me and my girlfriend would be like, hey, we're going on a diet this week, and we would fuck up on one time, all right, we'll start over on Monday. You just keep starting over. And it all that did was put food in my brain as a negative thing. I had a really, really bad relationship with food, and it took me a long time to get a good relationship with food, and I still sometimes struggle. I'm doing a lot better, but it did take a lot of growth and a lot of educating myself in certain areas to really recover myself from my struggles. And just learning that it's not a diet, it's the way we have to live, so if you're choosing to live clean and treat your body right, that doesn't mean that you have an eating disorder either. And that was something that I had to realize in my brain too. If you want to choose to live healthy, and someone that you're hanging out with is choosing not to, just realize that you guys are living two different lives. Yours is not wrong, okay? And just just have to keep just going and try not to get negative in your brain about it. But obviously, there's certain things that can go a little bit more extreme in that area. I'm not going to make this video on that topic though. But yeah, just me realizing that if I was gonna have my comfort food, it wasn't the last time I was gonna have it. I feel like in the past, when I would go on a diet or something, usually I would always, after that diet, or at least in the middle of the diet, if I would fuck up or something, I would usually, cave in and go get Velveeta macaroni and cheese or Taco Bell or something, and it would just make me feel like shit, and I would eat it so fast. It felt like it was the last time I was ever going to be able to eat and stuff like that, and that is just constant, just struggle. All you're doing is confusing yourself over and over again, so I've been trying to just be more mindful about my nutrition and know that sure, there's some foods that are not healthy and there's some foods that are healthy, but if there's one time of the week that you choose to eat something unhealthy, try not to even view it as such a negative thing. I honestly try not to even say cheat meal, because that makes me feel guilty. I'm not cheating myself. I'm just choosing that's my one, meal that I'm not eating super clean or whatever, like, don't make yourself feel bad, don't make yourself feel guilty, and just realize that, you're gonna feel better by fueling yourself with good food, and eating clean, should be something that you enjoy. So it's something that you need to learn to enjoy it. You need to learn how to cook if you don't know how to cook. You need to learn that there's so many awesome ways, honestly, to eat clean. It's not just, the plain veggies and stuff like that. There's so many different recipes out there, and I just had to realize that, yeah, like I said in the beginning, like, this is the way to live, and it's just up to us to teach ourselves. Like, if you weren't raised into a super healthy home, it's on you now to teach yourself, and you can do it, I promise. You just need to have patience with yourself, just like anything else. You're learning, it's going to be baby steps. Try and just master like one thing at a time. Don't be overwhelmed. Like I said, if you feel like you fail, do not beat yourself up. Realize that tomorrow is a new day. You're not going to be perfect, but the more you practice, being mindful about what you're putting into your body, the easier it's going to be for you to want to fuel it with those good things, because you're going to feel awesome when you do. And it's going to help you just learn how to turn this into a lifestyle, the one that you enjoy living in, one that makes you feel awesome, and it makes you want to be alive. Most of those foods out there, processed foods and stuff like that, it's not giving you any nutrients, no energy. Just try and just educate yourself as much as you can. Look at why you should, be eating certain products, and it will help you not eat, those bad things. Try and research about, certain meat products and just different kind of things out there, and it will help you, just be more mindful about what's available to you and what you should be putting into your body. And also, like going from the beginning, you need to just be mindful, obviously, of your own struggles as well. If you're someone like me that does have, thoughts and feelings about, throwing up or binge eating sometimes, I know that I have, learned that for myself. I don't like to feel like certain foods are off limits in my brain. Like, I know from my own heart now, and my own, mind, from educating myself, that certain foods are not healthy for me. But I don't like thinking like I cannot touch those. That just makes me feel like I'm not in control of what I'm doing. And then once I do, usually eat those things, I just go crazy and I won't stop eating, and then I usually throw up my food. And that's not anything I want to let myself, get to at all ever again. So I'm trying to be mindful about the way I'm living, and if I want a little bite of something, I let myself have it. I have been trying to find healthy alternatives. There's so many different ways to, honestly, even make a healthy cake. I mean, there's muffins, like there's tons of sweets that you can make that are healthy and stuff like that. And I do suggest that you try and always find like a healthy way to make something, cause it's gotta be fun for you too, and it honestly does taste awesome. But if you have that urge to have a little bite of something that you feel like you shouldn't have, have it, please, because that's going to help you recover. I want you to fight your mind when it's telling you, not to do something that you really, really want to do, okay? Please don't make it, obviously, a habit to keep eating shitty, because, that's not being mindful about yourself and about what you should be putting into your body. But you allowing yourself to have a bite here and there is, you being mindful to your own self. And, slowly you're going to keep learning that, you don't want those bites as often, because it doesn't really satisfy you as much as it did before, and you're going to appreciate healthy food and the way that it makes you feel. But it's a journey, I promise, and I'm still on mine. As you can probably tell, this video is kind of everywhere. I'm just sharing where I'm at. I'm, kind of studying and learning more about the concept of intuitive eating, which kind of goes exactly with what I've been talking about. Intuitive is just kind of being more mindful about things. I'm just trying to realize why I should be living this way, but also respect my body, and always listen to my body. And that's how we are gonna really save ourselves and really make this like a long lasting lifestyle and that we enjoy. It can't be something that we dread. We can't think it's a diet or nothing like that. Okay, so nutrition should be fun. Nutrition is a huge part of our life. It's something that I think that we should have had like more freaking schooling on growing up. I wish I weren't handed half the fucking books that they gave me. Like, I wish they gave me a personal development book and taught me why I should be drinking water and all the things that really actually matter. But that's why I'm here now, is to teach as much as I can and just share my journey and keep learning myself. So hopefully this helped. And if you haven't connected with me, if you're not on my team yet, if you stumbled across this video and you feel like you want to connect with me, maybe hear me out a little bit more, we can talk one-on-one. I would love to hear more about your lifestyle. If you agree with anything I'm saying, if you disagree, I would love to just communicate with you. So I'm gonna put all of my contact information below this video, but you can also email me here, which is coaching@keelyshae.com. And you can also go to my website, which is www.keelyshae.com. Okay? Hope to hear from you soon. Have a good day, and make sure you subscribe, because I'm going to be having a lot more videos. Bye.